Morning folks, and believe me, it is the morning. I don't feel good about it. So, got a bit of a journey ahead of us today. 13 hours, they tell me, so that should be fun. Need to get 2 trains, one from Brasov to Bucharest, and one from Bucharest to Timisoara. That's pretty much it. I did one on Polish trains, so I thought, let's compare and contrast. So here is the Romanian railway. Oh, I need some tea or something, man. Oh, fuck. Welcome to Romanian Railways. Some guy doesn't have a ticket and the ticket conductor's been an absolute prick about it. Fucking job's worth. You've got to be joking. Imagine doing that to somebody because he doesn't have a ticket. It smells as bad as you would think. Holy fuck, very appetising. Jesus. You know, with the exception of that shitty reception we got there, this is actually quite a nice train station. I mean, it's a wee bit dated, the roof could be doing with a wee bit of paint perhaps. Maybe that just makes it more authentic, who knows. Lots and lots of food options, and everything's relatively cheap. Although some people have absolutely no appreciation for the finer arts of filmmaking, clearly. Fucking clown. This guy got a death wish. Jesus. What is he doing? Well, that's reassuring. Finally. Only 25 minutes late. Hopefully it isn't an absolute sauna like the last one. Tell you something I have noticed. There's an awful lot of fly tipping here. You just look out the window and you've either got beautiful forests or nice fields to look at, or a bunch of rubbish that have just been thrown about. But don't get me wrong, if the government are only providing people with the right facilities to get rid of their rubbish, what are folks supposed to do? But it's just a shame because it's a very, very beautiful country.
What's the matter with you?
poor train journey, and there's no tea person, there's nothing, you don't get your own booth, it's just a normal train. How the fuck does that work like? What am I supposed to do for 9 hours? Playing my fucking thumbs? No. Polish trains are so much better, man. And they had the heating on, so I'm sitting here sweating like a prick. Ugh. At least it's cheap though. There is that. Well, I did mention that the tickets were at least cheap. Cannot complain about that. First one there, as you can see, Brasov to Bucharest, 48.60, and then you can see the Bucharest to Timisoara one, which is just over 100. So altogether, about 150, which is around 25 or 26, maybe 28, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Between 25 and 30 anyway, and that's per person. So the train might be quite shit. It might be very, very, very warm. We might be some of the only people on here actually wearing masks, or at least we were until it got quieter. Don't need to do that now. It was packed earlier and it was very uncomfortable, but at least it's cheap. Really wish I had more time. The train only stops for about 15 seconds. Otherwise I'd be right in there having a look at that old Soviet era train station. Ah, that would have been interesting. Thank fuck. I see people here I know better with cameras than they were in the last place. Oh, never mind. Well, that was one of the worst journeys of my entire life. It ended up taking over 15 hours to get here. Should have taken about 13, which was bad enough, but we got a train that was far too hot. Most of the time it was spent cramped. People just everywhere, people sitting directly across from you when they don't actually need to. They could have picked other seats, but they chose to sit right across from us just to squeeze our legs in. So I've got sore legs. The train must have went at a normal train speed for a combined total of about 1 hour. The rest of it was spent either crawling along the line or making random stops. It must have stopped about 30 or 40 times, and I don't mean at train stations, I mean just randomly stopping in the middle of nowhere for no apparent reason. And on top of that, there was no tea person or no refreshment person. You know, after a journey like that, the amount of fucking about that went on, you think they would have thought, you know what, let's be smart here, let's sell them hot drinks. People may actually like that. Magic, but no, none of that. Anyway, that was brutal, would not recommend. Romanian railways, I'm not impressed. But anyway, hopefully Timisoara is a much more impressive city than the train that brought me here. I need to sleep. See you later.